Science has come a long way, but what remains a mystery is that the longevity of the human lifespan is only decreasing and not increasing as against lifespans of our ancestors. Our ancient scriptures have mentioned of people living over 1,000 years and having cures to ailments that are all but a mystery to us. The next gen. So, what is it that we are doing wrong? Or shall we say, what they were doing right, that we must consider adopting into our lifestyles? The Unani system of medicine was adopted by the Greeks from Egyptian and Mesopotamian civilizations. The Greeks developed it into an elaborate medical system. It is a medical science that gave a new definition to healthcare. The origins of the Unani medicine are found within the doctrines of ancient Greek physicians Hippocrates and Galen. This system is referred to as Hikmat or Unani Tib. This system of medicine was given a comprehensive framework by Arab physicians like Rabban Tabari, Razi, Majusi, Masihi, Ibn Sina, Zahrawi, Ibn Baitar, Ibn Nafis and other physicians of medieval period. Unani medicine was formally introduced to India in the 8th century AD, where it got firmly rooted and widely practiced. Hakim Akbar Arzani, Hakim Azam Khan, Hakim Sharif Khan and certain other scholars and physicians gave Unani Tib an Indian flavor by incorporating medicinal preparations suited to Indian ethos. The Unani system of medical science lays focus on the mind, body and soul of a person, healing them entirely across all the spheres of life. The Unani system of medicine is based on the Hippocratic theory of 4 arkan, that is building blocks, and akhlad, that is body fluids, dam, that is blood, safra, which means yellow bile, sauda, which means black bile, balgham, which means phlegm. The human body is made up of 4 arkan or basic building blocks, namely air, earth, fire and water. These building blocks have their respective mizaj or temperaments as well. Air, hot and moist. Earth, cold and dry. Fire, hot and dry. And water, cold and moist. The aim of Unani medicine is to restore the equilibrium of the 4 akhlad or the 4 types of body fluids. Keeping in vision the effectiveness and the legacy of Unani medicine, the Government of India established the prestigious National Institute of Unani Medicine as an autonomous institution in Bangalore. By continuous support of Ministry of Ayush, Government of India, Unani Medicine and National Institute of Unani Medicine have got a new lease of life. The institute offers specialization in the field of Unani medicine up to the postgraduate level and caters as a hub for systematic training and research activities in Unani medicine. The campus, nestled in the heart of Bangalore, is sprawled across a lush green ambience and comes with all state-of-the-art facilities. Its beautiful topography and sanatorium-like environment catch the imagination of visitors and patients alike. It houses an academic block, a hospital building, a rich library, a well-equipped pharmacy and administrative block, a herbal garden, an animal house, a guest house and indoor games hall, comfortable hostels, residential blocks and several other units.
The mission of the institute is to impart quality education of Unani medicine, to carry out research in Unani medicine and to provide safe and cost-effective healthcare solution through creative application of Unani medicine.
Another National Institute of Unani Medicine is established in Ghaziabad, Uttar Pradesh by the Ministry of Ayush. The National Institute of Unani Medicine (NIUM) offers postgraduate courses in 10 disciplines. They are Mualajat, Medicine, Ilmul Adviya, Pharmacology, Tahaffuzi wa Samaji Tib, Preventive and Social Medicine, Ilmul Qabalat wa Amraz-e Niswa, Obstetrics and Gynecology, Ilmus Saidla, Pharmacy, Kulliyat-e Tib, Basic Principles of Unani Medicine, Ilaj bit Tadbir, Regimenal Therapy, Ilmul Jarahat, Surgery, Amraz-e Jild wa Taziniyat, Skin and Cosmetology, and Mahiyatul Amraz, Pathology.
Motivation regarding this course in Department of Dermatology was that we can focus on chronic elements and autoimmune diseases like psoriasis, vitiligo, where the patient have burden, he or she cannot afford the medicines because they cost a lot. And that is the primary concern, primary objective of our pathy.
In Sri Lanka, Unani medicine is established and developed by the Unani scholars of India. Since 30 years, all the Unani scholars from Sri Lanka, they are performing their MD in India. I got to know about Ayush courses in India through the websites of Ministry of Ayush and NIUM. I am proud to say I am performing my Masters in National Institute of Unani Medicine, India. I am feeling so comfortable doing my Masters here because all the instrumentation and procedures are available under the one roof.
National Institute of Unani Medicine boasts to have joined the ranks among several other institutes to first offer the PhD courses in the field of Unani medicine since 2014-15. At present, the institute offers courses under the PhD program in various disciplines.
Admission in PhD comprises of an admission test which is conducted by the affiliating university. This is a 3-year course. After 1 year, the student has to pass pre-PhD examination and research work is carried out and thesis is submitted.
The Unani medical system emphasizes at a comprehensive healing of an individual's inner health, all through natural and evidence-based healing methods. There are mainly 5 fundamental principles which broadly describe the practice of this traditional healing system. The most important fundamental principles are Umur-e Tabi'iyya, natural or basic components, Maulid-e Salasa, tri-matter theory, Asbab-e Sitta Zaruriya, 6 essential factors, Usul-e Tashkhees, principles of diagnosis, Usul-e Ilaj, principles of treatment. According to the scholars of Unani medicine, the human body remains healthy as long as a balance and harmony persist within the Al-Umur at-Tabi'iyya, or the 7 basic physiological principles of human body. There are 3 methods of diagnosis in Unani system of medicine. They are inspection, Imtihan bin Nazar, wherein patients are examined visually in detail from head to toe. Palpation, Imtihan bil Lams. This method is used to identify a derangement in mizaj of an organ by malmas or feeling by a hand. The Unani physician explores the spectrum of hot to cold and dry to wet properties of an organ to determine the nature of the disease. Percussion, Imtihan bil Qara, is used to determine the consistency of an internal organ to identify the nature of pathology. The Unani system uses drugs from natural sources, mainly plants and their parts. In the institute, the students are provided opportunities to conduct research and publish papers to enhance their learning capabilities. The institute has already published more than 700 research papers. Most of them are published in impact factor index journals. The institute is a major contributor of research publications on Unani medicine in India. The faculty and students have authored many useful books as well. institute also has an in-house publication division for publishing books and scientific journals. The institute features state-of-the-art infrastructure for students to conduct their specialized training and research in various disciplines of Unani medicine.
The factors related to R&D for Unani medicine, there are several factors. For example, allocation of funds for Unani medicine, we need the data, and for this data generation we need research. Not only this part of economy, we need some internal evidences for Unani medicine to have it on evidence base. Say for example, if a drug is not trialed, it is not tested, we cannot let it into the market. For that testing of drugs, for getting an clinical evidence, we need research for it. And our hospital, our academia, they are very much involved in research to get these evidences.
Apart from departmental libraries, the institute comprises a central library. These libraries harbour more than 15,000 books. The central library is repository to copies of several classical Unani medical manuscripts. The library is also equipped with a radio frequency based library management software and has access to Helinet Consortium provided by Rajiv Gandhi University of Health Sciences, Bangalore. This facility enables to reach to thousands of journals from renowned publishers.
The library is also equipped with radio frequency based library management software, which saves the user's time by making the circulation process easy and faster. The faculties, research scholars and students also enjoying the online OPEC, through which they can search in the titles and books of the library with the single click.
The institute is also home to different types of laboratories. These include Central Instrumentation Facility Laboratory, Pharmacology Laboratory, Pharmacognosy Laboratory, Drug Standardization Laboratory, Quality Control Laboratory, Unani Pharmacy Laboratory, Drug Museum cum Herbarium, Tahaffuzi wa Samaji Tib Museum.
I was always very intrigued and fascinated by the possibilities of herbal medicines, and that's because it's a pure blend of nature and science, resulting in drugs which enhance the human life expectancy. So given the opportunities of exploring and discovering new medicines in Unani is that which motivated me.
The institute houses the pharmacy for manufacturing more than 50 formulations to cater to the needs of patients at the hospital. The institute is also designated as the Intermediary Pharmacovigilance Center for monitoring the safety of Unani drugs. The drugs are manufactured into various dosage forms like solid preparations such as hub, pills, course, tablets and safu, powder, kohl, micro powder for eye diseases, marham, ointment and liniment, sanoon, tooth powder, etc. Semi-solid preparations such as majoon, khamira, itrifal, etc. Liquid preparations such as sharbat, syrup, joshanda, decoction, khesanda, infusion, arq, distillate, rogan, oil, etc. Gaseous preparations like shamoom, lakhlakha.
हमारी फार्मेसी जो है इसमें तकरीबन 40 मशीनें हैं और हर साल इसमें 60 से 65 दवाएं हर तरह की बनती हैं। सफाई सुथराई का भी पूरा ख्याल हम लोग रखते हैं और कोशिश ये करते हैं कि जीएमपी स्टैंडर्ड के ऊपर हम अपनी दवाओं को तैयार करें और मरीज़ों को दें ताकि उनको पूरे तौर पर फ़ायदा और इफ़ाक़ियत हासिल हो।
The herbal garden is situated at the heart of the institute, spread across 4 acres. Its landscaping boasts of over 200 species of medicinal plants, herbs, shrubs, trees and climbers. It is sprawled over a hilly terrain and thus is supported by contour farming. It also has the facilities of greenhouse and polyhouse for better propagation and preservation of medicinal plants and herbs. The herbal garden facilitates the academic and research needs of the institute. The main objective is to facilitate the training and teaching of medicinal plants by way of identification and demonstration. The hospital of the institute is the first NABH accredited Unani hospital in India. It has an OPD wing and 180 bedded IPD. The clinical laboratories of the hospital are also NABL accredited.
AHMIS stands for Ayush Hospital Management Information System. It is a comprehensive IT platform to effectively manage all functions of healthcare delivery system and patient care in Ayush facilities like queue management, registration, billing, consultation, drug dispensing, investigations like radiological, pathological.
The hospital provides a safe and secure surrounding for its patients and offers separate wards for male and female patients. The hospital also caters the value-added services for well-off patients in the form of health huts, private and semi-private wards at reasonable rate.
நான் இங்கே ட்ரீட்மெண்ட் எடுத்துக்கிறேன். இந்த 20 நாளில் நல்ல ஒரு முன்னேற்றம் இருக்குது. டாக்டருங்களாம் நல்ல ரெஸ்பான்ஸ் கொடுக்குறாங்க. நல்ல முறையாக நல்ல பாசத்தோட அன்பாக அரவணைக்கிறாங்க.
General OPDs are run daily and specialized OPDs on their specific days to provide wide-ranging treatment options for a variety of diseases. They include OPDs of musculoskeletal, skin and cosmetology, gastrointestinal, hepatobiliary, neurological, psychiatric, geriatric, lifestyle disorders and surgical diseases. One can also avail nutritional plan for specific ailments.
As a Unani physician, we treat the patient as a whole. Means we follow the holistic approach while treating the patient. Means we take care of physical, mental and environmental factors while treating the patient. Each individual patient deserves a custom care plan to nurture his needs. That is what we are doing here.
Antenatal care and family planning solutions are provided at the obstetrics and gynecology OPDs. The hospital has a well-equipped maternity unit.
बाहर से इलाज करा रही थी आरटी नगर से, वहीं पे इलाज चल रहा था. वहाँ पे बोले कि आपको नॉर्मल प्रेग्नेंट नहीं हो सकती, आप ब्लॉक हो चुका है, आपका वो मुँचे गया है, वो नहीं हो सकता. इसीलिए यूनानी हॉस्पिटल में आई हूँ. अर्शिया मैडम से मिली. आपके यहाँ पे बहुत अच्छे डॉक्टर्स हैं, इलाज चल रहा है. यहाँ पे स्कैनिंग वगैरह कराए, अभी नॉर्मल है. पीरियड्स वगैरह सभी अभी ठीक है.
The hospital has a fully equipped operation theatre which offers operative services at nominal cost.
We have a state-of-art operation theatre, in which we are performing the multiple surgeries like GIT surgeries, hepatobiliary surgeries, proctology like a cholecystectomy, appendicectomy, piles, fissure, fistula, abscesses, breast surgeries, and so on.
There are many effective medicines in the literature of the Unani system of medicine. We have a vast literature in which there are multiple effective medicines there. The validation and the standardization of these drugs and the evaluation of the efficacy of multiple regimen therapy, whether it is hijama, leech therapy, venesection, massage, are the need of the moment.
The regimenal therapy unit is the main attraction hub of the hospital, providing prophylactic, health-enhancing, rejuvenative, palliative, curative and rehabilitative treatment options in the form of massage, cupping, fuzz, leeching, nutul, Abzan, Hammam, Takmeed, Qai, Pashoya and Ghusl-e-Zahari, etc.
So I advocate that diet and exercise are the two important factors which must be followed for the prevention of the disease. I do myself exercise, and I suggest and propose that everybody should do enough exercise so that these waste materials are not accumulated in the body and no disease happens, and that will be the prevention from all of the diseases.
The Neuro Rehabilitation Center is the USP of the hospital and attracts patients from all corners of the country suffering from various neurological disorders such as stroke, facial palsies, neuropathies, epilepsy, motor neuron disease, myopathy, Parkinsonism, spinal disorders and ataxias, etc. The hospital also aids the socio-economically weaker sections and senior citizens with healthcare solutions and doorstep healthcare facilities by organizing free health camps and awareness campaigns.
Around 500 to 700 patients are attending our OPDs daily, and by the same time IPDs are also having more than 70% of the bed occupancy. We are continuously emphasizing to maintain the highest standard of our hospital services with the help of hospital personnel like our consultants, nursing, dispensary, pharmacy and laboratory staffs. And I am happy to share that the patient compliance are very encouraging with our hospital services and facilities.
Equipped with not just the Unani treatment solutions, the hospital is equipped with pathology, biochemistry and radiology laboratories for diagnostic and research purposes.
Radiology is one such department where the diagnosis is given to the patients. In Unani system, it helps in validating the diseases and also helps the students to do the research works. In fact, we have a pathology lab also which has a well-equipped instrument along with a well-qualified staff with the experience of more than 15 years, where research activities are conducted for more than 20 students who come from all over the country. And this department also helps them to undertake research activities within the laboratory.
The response of patients to the treatment is evaluated scientifically on biochemical lines by doing liver function tests, kidney function tests, lipid profile and all this. And after the treatment is given, the patient is evaluated for all these functions, and Unani system of medicine is evaluated on scientific lines through biochemical analysis.
A holistic system of healing to cure human being from within. The Unani system of medicine has evolved over centuries before maturing into comprehensive, effective and widely practiced medical system. It is our attempt at bringing it forward to the present mankind and delivering a healing method that is tried, tested and brings natural and long-term healing. One of the purest forms of healing, it is an age-old practice that has been brought to light yet again by the National Institute of Unani Medicine. By giving the power to learn, heal and uplift the society by large, it is our endeavor in imparting valuable knowledge and understanding of this science to our next generations. This heritage is aided by research and extensive study and is now available for people to learn and adopt and thrive towards a successful career. The National Institute of Unani Medicine, Bangalore, has garnered unbeatable efforts to bring forth evidence on scientific lines, validating the traditional practices of Unani medicine. It is a heritage that has now evolved into an evidence-based healing practice for the human mind, body and spirit, all in one.